right, folks, here we go. High stakes matchup right here. Both of these guys are on the bubble. The loser could find themselves on the outside looking in of the Glory Cup tournament. Out first was the Dozer, Ian Wilder. Following him, his opponent, is slowly becoming a fan favorite here in PCW. Out comes KAKE. Is the monster KAKE about to get hot here just before the Glory Cup tournament? To find out right here, folks. And here we go. With these guys on the lower end of the power rankings. Look up, Wilder. Oh no, KAKE reversed it. But KAKE has all the tools, all the physical ability to be a huge success here in PCW. Not that Ian Wilder doesn't. But the fact of the matter is that KAKE has been in PCW well over a year and only picked up his 5th win last week on PCW on CMT, defeating Jeff Mahaney. Oh, KAKE. Ooh, and KAKE sitting right in the corner there. There's KAKE. KAKE missed out on Death Fest. KAKE dumped right out to the outside, and yeah, to nearly cause an earthquake there. KAKE and Wilder staring each other down.
7.
Oh, look at that! KAKE and Wilder just gunning back to the ring at the 7 count. Neither man even wanted to fathom risking a count-out loss here. Wilder countered. Oh, look at that! What great strength by Ian Wilder to suplex KAKE high into the air right there. Oh, look at this exchange. Oh, and Ian Wilder gets the better of that exchange. Of course, KAKE absolutely dominated Jeff Mahaney last week, beat him in less than 2 minutes. Look at this, look at this. Oh, driving Ian Wilder's skull into the canvas. Oh, Wilder went for a low blow, fighting a little dirty there. Oh, inside cradle. That's how desperate Ian Wilder is, folks. You know, a few months ago, he was looking pretty strong in the standings, but oh, God, that won't help matters. A knee right to the rib cage. You know, a loss here, a loss there, and Ian Wilder is on the bubble. If he doesn't pick up some wins here in the next few weeks, he could find himself being the odd man out of the tournament. Of course, Ian Wilder was defeated last week by Brandon Tallman, the former PCW World Heavyweight Champion. I guess there's no real shame in that, but oh, tie up. Look at that. Once again, KAKE going right for the ribs. Folks, we have such a deep, deep tournament this year. I mean, last year's Glory Cup tournament, that was a good tournament, folks, but this year, just the lineup just completely outshines it, and just KAKE outshining Ian Wilder with that superplex, but now KAKE with a blatant choke. Referee admonishing KAKE for that one. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified. KAKE off the ropes. Oh, Wilder with a back elbow. Now look at that, Wilder dribbling KAKE's head off the canvas there. KAKE right back up to his feet, though. I think that just pissed him off. Look at that. KAKE with a big boot, sending Ian Wilder right to the mat. Oh, God. And all those 500 pounds came crashing down onto Ian Wilder's knee. Wilder, oh, tie up. Ooh, and a clubbing blow to the chest, and Ian Wilder sends KAKE tumbling out to the ringside area. KAKE, tie up. What's KAKE going for here? Beautiful snap power bomb. And that's how quickly KAKE can turn things around. But Wilder not willing to go down without a fight, folks. Ian Wilder hasn't even been here in PCW a year. This will be his first Glory Cup tournament. KAKE last year was eliminated in the opening round. He was defeated by eventual runner-up of the tournament. Look at that KAKE. Look at that KAKE. Oh, KAKE was going for the choke. As I was about to say, KAKE last year was eliminated by eventual runner-up, the destroyer Pat Smith, who will also be in action tonight taking on Jeff Mahaney. taking on Chris Benoit. Apologies to Jeff there. KAKE tie up. Okay. Oh, KAKE inside cradle. Oh, but KAKE not even a 1 count off that, folks. That is how determined KAKE is right here. He wasn't too happy about missing an opportunity. But Wilder tried to pick up KAKE, couldn't do it. So saying KAKE wasn't. Oh, Wilder went for a DDT. I can't even call the match right, folks. Look at this, Wilder got him that time. Slammed all 500 pounds right into the mat. Lucky our ring can even take that kind of impact, folks. KAKE wasn't too happy about missing an opportunity to challenge his brother Bake for the Lubeck Lucha Libre United States Championship. And folks, I don't even think I've had an opportunity to talk about our main event tonight. What a main event we have for you, folks. And KAKE might be in trouble here. Zach Patterson will make the first ever defense of the Lubeck Lucha Libre United States Championship in our main event tonight. And he will defend that championship against none other than reigning PCW World Tag Team Champion, the All-American Austin McIntyre. And folks, you want to talk high stakes, folks. That is a huge matchup. Both Austin McIntyre and Zach Patterson are currently in position where they would have a first round bye. If Austin, got a reverse clothesline, pinfall attempt, but too close to the ropes. As I was saying about our main event tonight, if Austin loses, he is likely to have to wrestle his way into the later rounds. He will have to compete at episode 50 of PCW on CMT. Wilder going for it again. Once again, Wilder managed to slam the 500-pounder. Impressive strength by the dozer. KAKE almost like KAKE wasn't even phased. Now KAKE dragging Ian Wilder's carcass to the center of the ring. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Then Wilder kicks out. Of course, if Austin McIntyre loses, as I said before, he'll lose his first round bye. But if Zach Patterson, oh God, look at that Achilles lock now. Wilder countered the knee strike into an Achilles lock. Oh God, Wilder gets to the ropes, but he was in that Achilles lock for a long time, folks. Of course, if Zach Patterson fails to retain the Lubeck Lucha Libre United pinfall attempt, sorry, folks. 1, 2. And Wilder kicked out. Zach Patterson fails to retain the Lubeck Lucha Libre United States Championship tonight, folks. He will go right back on suspension. He is only not on suspension because he currently holds a championship. Just like David McIntyre and just like TM Veg. The only reason Zach Patterson isn't suspended is because that championship belt. That's the only reason he gets to compete in the Glory Cup tournament. That's the other key factor, folks. Zach Patterson, yes, he does have a first round bye, but if he loses, even if he wasn't going to be suspended, he would lose that bye, folks. KAKE into the corner. Oh, look at it. KAKE shoving Wilder out. Huge catapult. Until both these guys really want this opportunity, folks. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. And Wilder kicks out. Huge opportunity for both these men. Neither one of these competitors have ever had a shot at the PCW World Heavyweight Championship. Look at that. Ian Wilder couldn't do it that time. He has to be careful. Doesn't want to tear a muscle in his back. Look at that. And KAKE driving Wilder. Pinfall attempt. And Wilder dug deep and kicked out once again. Wilder trying to take a shortcut there. Look at that, folks. KAKE just held Ian Wilder probably 9 feet in the air all by his neck. Oh, God, look at that. Beautiful knee strike. Ian Wilder had been looking for that one for a while. Let's see how effective strategy that is. The referee better gain control of this one, folks. Wilder tried to go for the headbutt, couldn't connect. That off the ropes. Driving Ian Wilder into the canvas with that side slam. And now once again, KAKE with a blatant choke, and the referee needs to get control of this one, folks. Can't choke the man. Tie up. Oh, chokeslam coming. No! Ian Walter had that one scouted. Suplex coming. Driving Ian Wilder into the mat with that suplex. KAKE looks to be in control of this one. Will he be picking up back-to-back wins here on PCW on CMT? Folks, KAKE getting momentum in his career is a scary thought to many competitors here in PCW, because he is... I mean, it almost seems like he just needs to refine a few things. Oh, God! That will not help matters, folks. Seems like KAKE may just need to refine a few things, and he could be World Heavyweight Championship material. Hell of an opportunity for KAKE. Of course, going back to our main event, hell of an opportunity for both Zach Patterson and Austin McIntyre. I mean, look at Zach Patterson. Walter with the back tie-up. Zach Patterson has slowly become one of the most decorated competitors here in PCW. Double arm DDT attempt. Connects with that one. But KAKE just getting right back up. It's somewhat slowly, but he's still getting right back up. Walter, another tie-up. They go for it again. And Walter didn't have it in him, didn't have enough in the gas tank to do it. And KAKE follows up with a DDT. KAKE forcing Walter back to spin. Catches him with a big boot right after forcing him back to his feet. KAKE getting in position now, stalking over the dozer. Walter going behind. Nope, KAKE. Look at that. Crushing side slam. And KAKE calling for something big here. What's KAKE going to go for here? Is the tie-up. Oh, God, here it comes. Good night, Ian Walter. Tombstone pile driver. Pinfall attempt.
1, 2, 3.
And that's 3. And I think the PCW roster has just been put on notice, because it looks to me like KAKE is starting to pick up steam going into the Glory Cup tournament. I think that is a scary prospect for a lot of people. And on the other side of the coin, the dozer Ian Walter may have to petition to have a match next week on PCW on CMT, because Ian Walter is in a dangerous predicament right now. He could easily miss the Glory Cup tournament. All right, folks, and up next, another epic battle of competitors trying to jockey for positioning in the Glory Cup, as last year's runner-up, Pat Smith, the Destroyer, will face the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit. And that one is up next.